welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. If you're new here, please subscribe. I post videos weekly on motherhood, lifestyle, and I share delicious recipes. I also give you all the information that you need to start your property investment journey and become a mom entrepreneur, aka mompreneur. So hit the subscribe button and stay connected. So some of you know that I just recently had a baby. That's my baby girl Brielle. So I have a baby Brielle. She's about 3 months old, and I also have a 2-year-old girl Ariane. So today I just thought I should do a newborn essentials video, because I get a lot of new moms or moms to be asking me a lot of questions about, oh, what do you do for this and where do you get this and that. So I just thought, you know what, I might as well just make one video and address everything in it and share all the items that I feel like a new mom must have, like things that you absolutely need if you're about to have a baby, or if you've just had a baby, like items that you literally cannot do without, on a budget as well, because we all know having kids can be quite expensive, but you don't have to break a bank just because you've had a baby. Hopefully I can get to share with you guys things that are not too expensive, that are obviously like baby essentials that everyone needs, and for a good price. So let's just get right into the video. Say bye bye. So you're definitely going to need a whole lot of things if you're having a baby, but I just wanted to talk about things that people might forget or might not remember that they need, but that are absolutely essentials. So here we go, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. First item is this nipple cream here. It's the Lanolin nipple cream. This will save your life, honestly. If you're breastfeeding, you definitely need this cream. Otherwise, your nipples are going to be in pain. Is not even the word to describe it. Your nipples are going to be busted. They're going to be bleeding. You're going to be in constant excruciating pain. So we don't want that. This cream literally reduces the pain and also helps your nipple heal faster when you're trying to get your baby to latch on. So you definitely need this cream. I think you can get it on Amazon. I will put a link for everything that I'll be showing you today in the description box. The best thing about this cream is that it's edible. You're not like you can just eat it, but like you can put it on your nipple and your baby will still be able to nurse. It's not toxic, which is great. The second item is literally my favorite item of all times. This is the best baby product for me that I use. This, like, literally I think every single mother needs this. It's just such an essential item. Like, I couldn't do without it. I don't know how anyone else is doing without it, but this changing bag, it's called a diaper caddy, but I call it a changing bag. This is amazing, guys. Honestly, look at it. You can actually fit in so much in there. I always have like pair clothes in there. I always have like 2 sets of clothes. I've got nappies here. I've got like bibs and muslin. I've got baby toys, ointment, Vaseline. I've got spare socks, breast pads in there, baby grooming kit. I've got everything here. Thermometers. I put everything inside here because it's just easy for me to know that everything that I need in here. So like if I was going to give baby a bath, I would literally just grab this bag and I know everything I need is in there, and I just take it with me to the bathroom. At night during bedtime, I just grab the bag and I put it next to my bed, and I know in the middle of the night when she does an explosive poo, as babies tend to do, so when she does one of those, I don't have to wake up and start running around the whole house looking for spare clothes and nappy and wipe and everything. I usually also have wipes in that bag as well, because listen guys, at night I'm literally like a zombie, especially when I'm sleeping and baby wakes up. I'm literally like, yeah, what do you want? Food, fine. So I literally change my nappy with one eye closed, feed her with the other eye closed. So I haven't got time to be running around looking for things. So that's why this bag is my favorite item, and it's quite cheap. You can get it on Amazon. So next essential item for breastfeeding moms would be breast pad. You would definitely need this to avoid the obvious, which is your milk leaking all over the place and staining your sheets and your clothes. If you're not breastfeeding, then you definitely don't need this. Just skip to the next item. Next item you need is a changing mat. So I basically just have this one, nothing fancy. As you can see, it's old and tired because I've used it for my 2 daughters. I used it for Ariane and now I'm using it for Brielle. You can actually store like your nappies in here. You can store extra things like wipe, whatnot in there. So I usually have this placed on top of my diaper caddy like this, and I just carry the whole bag around. Next item you need is a sterilizing unit. So basically I've been using this Tummy Tippy one. So I was using it for Ariane until I had Brielle, and I started using it for Brielle, and I absolutely love it. Like honestly guys, pour in a bit of water, put your bottles in there, plug it in to sterilize. So it's just amazing because it's a great way of making sure that the items you're using for your kids are sterilized and clean. The next item is a breast pump. This guys is a breastfeeding mom's best friend. You need this if you're really looking to breastfeed, especially if you want to exclusively breastfeed. This pump guys, it was so cheap. I think I bought it for like 25 pounds. I couldn't believe my eyes. It's called a dual breast pump. It's just amazing, and from the brand Bella Baby. Also need baby grows, and you're going to need loads of them. Honestly guys, this are literally a new mom's best friend as well. If you have a baby, you need grows, or you need to have them in different colors, different shades, different thickness, different sleeve lengths. I have the onesie ones with the anti-scratch mitts that actually prevents them from hurting themselves with their nails. You also need like the vests. I have like 1,001 of these items. I've got the long sleeve vest as well. I haven't got any here with me, and I cannot be asked to get up. So the next item is a baby bath. I'm not sure exactly what this is called, but this is amazing guys. I use this to bathe my babies. Well, sometimes I tend to use this when my babies are about 3 months and above, because I am still quite old-fashioned. When I had Ariane, my mom taught me how to bathe babies by putting them on your leg. So I basically just put my baby on my thigh and I just bathe them. I just love bathing them like this because I feel like it helps me bond a little bit more with my child. Once my kids get to about 3-4 months, when they're getting too big to fit on my thighs, I basically use this. This is amazing, honestly. But some people use this right from birth. You can if you want to, and if you feel comfortable to use this from birth. I still use this for Ariane, especially when I want to wash her hair, because she won't stand still and she won't let me wash her hair. So I basically put her in there. She has like a little lie down, and I can just wash her hair backwards. It's just amazing. Next thing you would need is a next to me cord. I tend to use this more than an actual cot because it's just more practical for me. It's right next to the bed, and I don't need to get out of bed, and when baby cries at night I can easily just pick her up. It's just amazing. I love it. And obviously when you've just had a baby, you're quite sore all over and you really don't want to be standing up, getting out of bed to go and pick baby up, come back, sit down. No one's got time for that. So this next to me cord is amazing. This is the Kindercraft one, and I think I got this from Groupon for like £50. It was a great bargain. I don't know if I would find that link because I've had it for over 2 years now, but if I find a link I'll put it in here. Otherwise I'll just link one to Amazon and you'll be able to get like a nice affordable one. So the next item is this big old poodle pod. I think it's called a poodle pod or a snuggle pod. It is actually amazing guys. I love this. I tend to use this like in the first month mostly because they're so tiny and they just fit in there, and it's just nice and cozy for baby, and they just love it. Like my kids tend to love it. Like when they're a bit younger, the more they get older, they're like, what is this please? I want a proper bed. Let's say you were like on a really tight budget, you can either get this or a next to me cord, because I feel like they do the kind of similar things anyways. I mean, like this one is more portable, like you can carry this one around. This one I tend to take her everywhere in it. Like I can, if I'm sitting in the living room, I can sit in the living room with her and put her in there. I know she's got a nice comfy place to lay in. She stays there when she's sleeping. When she's awake, I can just put her in there to have a little kick. So sometimes if baby's having like a rough night and she doesn't really want to sleep in her bed, I can just pick her up and put her in this and put her on the bed next to me, and then it's even easier as well. I don't have to shuffle up and down to pick her from the next to me cord. I can literally just get up and pick her from this. When I co-sleep with my baby, I do that in here. Although guys, it is not advisable to co-sleep with your baby, so this actually provides a safe way to co-sleep with your baby if you must. The next item you need would be a nappy rash cream. I use quite a few, and I'm going to tell you exactly what each of these do for me. I use these 3 items when I change my baby nappy, but I don't use them at the same time. I use them based on the situation. So I use the Vaseline when there's no rash, when my babies have no rash at all. So I use it every day and every single time. So when I change my baby's nappy, I use it to prevent the area from being too dry, because part of the reasons that babies get nappy rash is when they're really dry and then their skin rubs against the nappy. So I use this to prevent that from happening. I also use Cedar Cream when I start to see some redness. When they finally develop nappy rash, I use this Metanium because this is amazing, guys. Honestly, let me tell you, this is great. You just need to have this whether or not your baby has nappy rash, because one day they are going to have nappy rash and this is going to save the day. Once you put it on, in literally like 24 to 48 hours, the nappy rash clears. Usually for my babies, it tends to clear on the second day when I start using this. But I don't like to use this on its own because it's so messy. This one is quite dry. When you put it on baby skin, it dries out and it sticks onto your hands and it's so difficult to come off. So basically I mix these two together, a little bit of Vaseline and a little bit of the Metanium, and I mix it and I put it on baby skin before I put the nappy on, and that way it's not as messy as it would be when I use just this one. And once the nappy rash clears, I go back to using my Vaseline. So you need at least these two items because this can also suit redness as well. So this you definitely need to prevent baby skin being too dry in the nappy area, and this you need for when they have a rash. The next item you need is a vacuum flax. This, my people, is one item that I absolutely swear by and I absolutely could not live without. As a mom, I still use this for my 2-year-old daughter and I use this for my baby. It's just amazing because it can keep hot water hot for up to 12 hours. If you're breastfeeding and expressing milk, then you're also gonna need this, or if you're bottle feeding, then you're definitely going to need this. What I do every night before I go to bed, I boil some water in the kettle and I fill the flax with water, and that would last me through the night till morning. And once we wake up in the morning, I would throw away whatever's left and I'll boil fresh water and I will also put it back in here, and that will last us till bedtime again. That's exactly how handy this is. So another thing you would need is a flannel. You're going to need like tons and tons of these little things. I use them for anything and everything, from wiping baby's face and body to giving her a bath to cleaning her mouth. Like I basically use this for everything really. Next thing is bath set. This is the Burt's Bee baby bath set. So this is the baby lotion, shampoo and body wash, and hair and body oil as well. This is absolutely the best, honestly, guys. Like this, I use this for Ariane and it's amazing. I've been using it for Brielle. It's just beautiful. It smells so lovely and it's just amazing on my kid's skin. I remember my health visitor, the day she came to my house when I had Ariane, my first daughter. She came to my house, I think it was on her second visit. She said to me, "Oh, what do you use on your baby's skin? Her skin is amazing. I've been doing this job for over 10 years and your baby has the best skin I've seen. What products do you use?" She actually had to take a picture of these items because I told her, "Listen, this is what I use and I swear by them, honestly. Like it's just amazing." And she had to take pictures. She was like, "I have to take a picture because I have to tell my friend who's just had a baby she needs to use this because it even smells good." I said, "Yes, it's amazing." And everyone keeps giving me compliments about my kids' skin. They have great skin and I believe this definitely plays a big role. I love it. So this is actually from Amazon, but you can get them anywhere. You can even get them from Boots or Superdrugs. You are also going to need a thermometer. This is actually one item that a lot of people forget that they need when they have babies, but it's really essential and you definitely need one, and you don't need any fancy one. This is just one of those ones that you pop under the armpit and it just takes the temperature. This one came as a set with the Tummy TP Grooming Kit, so it had like the brush, the nail clipper and so many other things in there. So the final item you would need is a baby car seat. They will not let you leave the hospital without a car seat, and you definitely need a car seat to make sure that your baby is extra protected when they're sitting in the car. You can always pick up a simple and affordable car seat online from Amazon or eBay. I don't know about other countries and what their rules and regulations are around that, but in the UK you definitely need a car seat to travel with your baby from the hospital back to the house. And I think that brings us to the end of this video, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up as well, and I'll see you all in my next one. Thank you so much. Bye.